my name is Tina, I'm from VectoriaDesigns, and as you've maybe already seen in the tutorial video, we have another crafting kit for you, the Winter Fairies kit. It's a beautiful kit with lots of soft wintry colors and of course a lot of cute fairies. I made a tutorial with these printables for a small album. In this video I'm going to show you a complete flip through of this mini album that I made and also a few of the printables from this kit. The tutorial how to make everything from scratch will be in another video, the link is below. And if you would like some more information about this Winter Fairies kit, there's a link for that below as well and it'll take you straight to our Etsy shop. And now let me show you that cute album. So let me show you this beautiful little album that I made with our Winter Fairies kit. It has a simple cover, a sturdy simple cover. It looks like this. And I used panels from the papers from the kits all over. I didn't overly embellish this, but you can add so much more if you want. You can add things to the spines, some dangles, etc. I just popped on some of these book corners. Okay. So this is the inside. It has 4 pages, but each of these 4 pages is very elaborate. They flip open, they flap open. So the structure is the same. And it has a pocket here. It goes up to here. And that's actually to hide the tab that it's been added to. And it flips open like here, here, and here. So in the front I have this little notepad made with half of the journal pages from the kit. But you can definitely put something else in there as well. Again, it's completely embellished with papers of this kit. In this front little pocket here I have some tags from the kit and a fussy cut. Oh, by the way, this type of corner I show how to make that in the tutorial. You can definitely add one here as well in the front cover. That's what I mean. And then in this center section, if I open it like this, it has also a mini pocket that holds more embellishments, but you can also leave out a pocket and use it to store a little booklet that I will show you later. That's also in here. So, and that's actually basically the construction here. Now, these are just, let me flip it like this, beautiful panels from the papers from the kit. But if you like, you can also use this as photo mats, and this is a 3.5 by 5 photo. You can definitely add some photos on here as well. This is a little bit smaller, as you see, to make sure it closes well enough, but that's an idea that you can use as well. I am not sure if 3.5 by 5 is a regular photo size. I actually have no idea at all, but you can use this as a reference to see if this is something that you can do as well. And then the second page also has a pocket here, and there is some room for some more embellishments from this kit. Let me open it like this. More beautiful taggies here. In this pocket I have this little notebook that I made with the journal pages like this. And if you let me open this for a while. And if you leave out this little pocket here, you can actually put this on top and put it in here as well. There. And in this one I just put a file folder from the kit. Yeah, I completely stuffed it. Here's the 3rd page. Looks like this. Look how beautiful. More fussy cuttings here. Another notepad here. This is what it looks like here on the side. Some more embellishments. And then the last page, more embellishments. Another booklet, more embellishments, and oh, more embellishments! There. And this is how I built this book. You can, instead of embellishments, you can fill it with notes and photos and just, yeah, print them small enough. This is beautiful, and I'm so proud that I made this. And I made a hopefully very clear tutorial for you how you can make this yourself as well. Let me show you a few of the printables from this kit. Now, I printed quite a few of the printables here. I think I'm going to use these in my little album. And I have a lot of papers, because if you make an album, you just need a ton of papers. And luckily there are 20 in this kit. So I didn't print them all, but you can definitely see them all on Etsy, obviously. These are a few that I think we're gonna use. I'm going to use for sure. So this one, oh, very pretty, all winter fairy themed. I printed all the papers and the embellishments on 160 grams paper because that's a paper weight that's nice to craft with, but also most printers can handle. If you go heavier, not all printers can handle that. So I'm just going to quickly flip through them so you can see what's all in this kit. I love the color palette here. It's magical, it's fairies. And here are some patterns as well. Yeah, these are a few of the 20 papers that I printed. And I'm just so curious what the album is going to look like. And then here are a few pages of the embellishments. There are 15 in total, but I only printed a few. I like to only print what I think I'm actually going to use. So here are a few sheets with fussy cuttings. Then I also have some tickets here and postage stamps. There are small file folders, labels, tags. You see what's on there. Some more stamps, labels and cards. There you go. So those were a few of the embellishments. And then I also printed some of the journal pages. Now, these journal pages look really tiny. In our large kits, usually we have them in 3 sizes. So full page, full 8.5 by 11. Also a little bit smaller, so there is a little border. Some people feel more comfortable printing when there is a little margin. And these are super small, so 2 on a page. These are the ones that I'm actually going to use. I'm going to flip through them, but know that every of these little tiny journal pages are also in the kit full size. So some are a bit busier, some are very empty, so you can write a lot in them, but even in the empty ones, look, there's so much space to write in, but look at the details that are going on. There are like 5 million details on the edges, and even in the background here, look at that. So it's not just simple, oh, it's an empty page. No, this is not empty. You have room to write, but there's a lot going on there. So I'm loving these, and this is an example of a more filled one. You can still glue some things on top, but you also have a page that is already a bit more filled if you're struggling to fill your journal, etc. So there are a lot of things that you can do with these. There. And these I all printed only on one side and on regular paper, so 80 grams. And that is because I'm going to turn these into notepads. I'm gonna slice them in half, and the rest you'll see later in the tutorial. And then other journal pages, so these are other ones I also printed, but double-sided on slightly heavier paper, 120 grams, because I want to turn these into really small journals. And since I'm printing on both sides, I really like the paper to be a little bit sturdier, but that's just a personal preference. You can definitely print on 80 grams paper on both sides as well, of course. Of course. Not all printers print double-sided very well as it comes to journal pages. Journal pages are a bit tricky because you want them to be centered, so not that one page is in the center, but then on the other side it's not in the center. So yeah, not all printers are very happy with that. I don't know which printers do that perfectly. I just know I have used Canon printers for the last, I don't know how many years. This is my third one, I guess. They always print very well in the center. But a little trick that I always use when I print journal pages double-sided is on one page, I print it at 100%. And on the other page, on the other side, I print them at 102%. That means they are a little bit bigger and you have a better chance that they line up. Of course, on the side of the 102%, I'm going to cut the excess off, so a little bit will be cut off, but there's more of a chance to print really well. So what you have to do if you have a printer that doesn't print in the center at all, and it's always more margin here than there and more margin here than there, etc, 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 I suggest to just print the journal pages on one side and then flip them over, and on the other side print a neutral page that works in landscape, that doesn't have a defined center, etc. That might work as well. Okay, so I printed the rest of these journal pages. Let me give you a glimpse to the, oh, this is so beautiful. And I printed them double-sided. So there are 24 double journal pages in total. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little flip through. If you like to make this yourself, just hop on over to the tutorial video. The link is in the description. Bye-bye.